Hey, everybody. What's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here, and welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Wherever you are calling in from, dialing in from, joining from, connecting from, whatever you want to call it, I hope you've had a great start to your week. I'm going to, a great start, and hopefully we'll go into a great finish here. I'm going to flip on my webcam so I can say hi to everybody. So everybody say hey. You can see me in the chat box, just say hey. There you go. I have a little friend with me today. I have decided that Sophie Bear was going to start the Success Connection with us, and she was going to tell everybody she was sorry for all the barking last week. You going to do it? Instead, she's going to lick my finger. That is her way of telling all of you she's sorry for all the barking you have to hear when she is going crazy while we're live. So I just figured I would hold her for a minute. She's been sitting on my floor begging me for attention while I've been preparing for this training. And so I picked her up and figured I would let her say hey to everybody and let everybody say hey to her. So this is Sophie. If you haven't met her before, she's 2.5 pounds of really bad dog. Isn't that right? Anyway, welcome to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully you're all having a great day and have had a great week so far. Of course, always excited to have some of you here. Listen, if you're here right now, please go to our Facebook group. You see the link right there on the screen, go.dsc.com/Facebook. Go there now, go to the Facebook group and let everybody know you are live. Just go in there, but I'm live in the Success Connection. I'm live on this, so let's let everybody know. Sometimes people forget, things happen. So let's remind everybody what's important, and that's paying attention to our business and doing a little something today that other people are not doing, right? So please go in the Facebook group right now and tell everybody to join us. I'm going to set Sophie down. Hey, Daddy's going to do his work, okay? I'm going to do my work. Okay. I love you. Do not TT my rug. Okay, here. I love you. Thank you. I tell her don't TT on my rug, and that basically gives her a full set of approval to go pee on my rug. Anyway, hopefully you all are doing well. Excited about tonight's Success Connection. Got some awesome stuff to give you. I actually filmed sales videos for you guys this week, which is really cool. And then, not only that, we've got some funnels that students have built, some ebooks from students, a lot of really cool stuff, and we're buying some more funnels, more ebooks as we kind of prepare for our full stack launch. I have a couple of things I want to do. First, of course, I want to welcome everybody that's new. If you're new to the Success Connection, it's important that you note that this is not a continual training of any of our programs. So if you're in partner with Anthony Ambassador Program, Inbox Inner Circle, whatever it is, right? This is not a continuation of that training, okay? This is something set aside, separate. All of my students across all of my courses are invited to this one gathering called the Success Connection each and every week, where we connect with each other, you guys connect with me, and ultimately we try to do the things that we can do to help you build businesses online that are successful. And like I say every week, we do a more done with you approach. Our goal is not to do everything for you, because then you won't learn how to do it for yourself. But it's also not to say, hey, we're going to do nothing for you, do it all yourself, because then you'll quit, you'll give up, and you'll never reach your goals, right? So it's more of a hybrid. We'll build a lot of stuff for you, but then we ask you to build stuff as well. And I think this has been a really great model. It's worked really well for us. It's worked well for everybody on the Success Connection. And so I'm excited about the progress and the success that people have had and the opportunity that we've provided for people. But I want to talk about one thing. And of course, if you've been here with us many times, then thank you for being here again and continuing to grow with us, right? Grow as a community, and learn as a community and to build as a community. That's what this is really all about. It's about being a community that helps one another, right? Especially in these days and time, right? Like, we know the country, not all of you are from the United States, I know that, but the United States especially, super divided, right? Almost 50-50 down the line. And what I love is we create, you know, an opportunity for all of you to come together, and it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican. It doesn't matter if you're black or white. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, any of these divisions, right, that we seem to have or make light of or bring to light. We're all just together on one journey, right? Doing and doing good by each other, helping each other, and that now more than ever, I think, is needed, right, across the world, certainly in the United States. So super excited to be that 1 hour of your week where you can just be happy. There goes Sophie, she's excited. Be excited and learn. So with that said, I want to talk about something, and it's a problem that keeps happening or continues to happen for a lot of people. Hold on one second, let me get these dogs out here. Hey, get out behind there. Go on. No, thank you. Sorry, my wife is not, I don't know where my wife is, but they've come in and decided they're playing in my office right now. So anyway, what I want to talk about was this idea that we have to be perfect in order to get started. Okay, I just did a podcast about this week that we'll release probably next week, but it's about how trying to be perfect can absolutely ruin your chances for success. Okay, and I want you to think about that. It might seem counterintuitive because you kind of think, well, of course, I'm always going to strive to be perfect. Of course I am. But here's what we found, and I know this to be true because my brother's this way. If you are always striving to be perfect, first of all, let's just call a spade a spade. None of us are perfect. None of us are ever going to be perfect. You're never going to be the perfect funnel builder. You're never going to be the perfect ebook creator. You're never going to be the perfect email marketer. You're never going to be the perfect digital course creator. Like, you are not going to be perfect. Perfect does not exist, right? And so in our strive to be perfect, what usually happens is we get extremely paralyzed. How many of you have ever felt that way? Just say yes. If you've ever felt like, gosh, you know, I want to do this. I want to participate in Anthony's homework. I built a funnel that I'm submitting, but I'm not going to submit it because it's not perfect. Just say yes if that's you. Donna was the first person that says yes. And now I see tons and tons of yeses coming in. Exactly. So lots of people feel that way. And listen, it's not an uncommon thing. A lot of entrepreneurs feel this way. They feel like, I don't want to put out anything less than perfect. I don't want to put out anything that people might judge, right? And say, isn't as good as, or isn't as perfect as, or isn't up to par with, and all that. But here's the problem. When we strive for perfect, okay, and perfect is all that we'll do, we remain paralyzed, because for two reasons. One, we can never be perfect. And two, we're always our own worst critic, right? How many of you are with me on that? Just say yes. Okay. So here's a thought. Okay. Let's change out the word perfect with greatness. Let's strive for greatness. Now, you might say, well, Anthony, those two things kind of sound the same. They're not. Michael Jordan was a great basketball player. Greatness. But was he perfect? No. He missed shots. He fouled people, you know. He missed game winners. He lost some games. He wasn't perfect, but he was great, right? I'd take his career in a heartbeat. Think about that. Tiger Woods in golf. Greatness, right? Won all these championships. But did he win them all? No. Did he miss some shots? Yeah. And if Tiger Woods never played golf until he was perfect, Tiger Woods would have never played golf, right? Michael Jordan, if he refused to play basketball until he could make every shot, we'd all be sitting around talking about how LeBron James is the greatest basketball player to ever live. There would be no debate because Michael Jordan wouldn't have played. The point is, you can rob yourself from greatness if you're stuck on perfection. And greatness in the internet marketing world, specifically for you, okay? What do I mean by that? I think what that means for us as a community, for you as people that want to, you know, build your list, want to grow your business, create digital products, here's what I think greatness is. I think greatness is having the ability and the knowledge to turn on a dime, being able to pivot, being able to see, maybe a trend or an opportunity and switch, and having the full confidence in your ability to launch a funnel, right, to any traffic source, having the full confidence in your ability to launch multiple funnels so you can test multiple funnels. I think that is greatness. It's like when one of your funnels slows down or stops performing at a high rate, knowing that you have the ability to create another one. Not one that's perfect, but one that can be great. I think that's important. And I would really love if all of you could reframe the way you think about your business and what you need to be doing in your business. Because, I don't want you to be stuck at the starting line, okay? And I see it happening. I see it because, for instance, last week we gave you homework, and it's incentivized homework. I'll spend $150 if you'll build a funnel, or $150 if you'll build an ebook, right? And I get 15 submissions out of 1,000 people that are on here live, and then I see 2,000-3,000 more that watch a replay, and I get 15 submissions. That's not good. You know what I mean? That's terrible, actually. That's beyond terrible. And so I have to ask myself, why is that happening? Like, why is it happening? Is it because you guys don't want to be successful? I don't think so. I think what it is a lot of you are striving for perfection, and you're afraid to put something out there that isn't perfect, right? You don't want to put a funnel or an ebook into the Success Connection group if it isn't perfect. And you're afraid people are going to judge you. You're afraid people are going to look at you and say, that's terrible, right? You're afraid you're going to be compared to other people. And let me just tell you, as somebody that's been through that in more ways than one in my life, I can tell you right now that your best bet is on you, right? It's on you. And you got to almost like live in your own little bubble where the things that you do, the actions you take, the results that you get, like everything, you only compare it to your own past actions and results. You don't compare it to other people, right? We're all created different. We all have different brains. We all have different, scenarios in life. You all have different wishful outcomes, right? Some of you are here trying to replace an income because you're tired of working for somebody else. Some of you are here to create a side income because you want to save more money. Some of you are here because you're unemployed. This pandemic is terrible. Maybe you've been furloughed, and you want and need another way to create an income. And then some of you are here for security. You want to be able to depend on yourself. You have a great job. You don't need extra money, but you're always worried that maybe one day you'll lose your job, and you don't have that job security that you have when you're an entrepreneur. There's all of different types of people here, and so everyone is going to learn, grow, and act at a different pace, right? Not at the same pace, and that's okay. The important part is that we're all learning, growing, and acting to some degree, right? And so if you get on here and you're excited while you're on here, but then you get off and you have self-doubt and lack of confidence and worry about being compared to other people and all that, then all of a sudden you don't do your homework, which means you're not actually implementing what I'm teaching. You're just watching me teach. That means you're not going to feel comfortable doing this on your own, right? And actually building your business. And I can tell you right now, the number of people who have had success with just the funnels that we've built right here on this platform, on the Success Connection for free, is undeniable, right? It's undeniable. And I think I'm going to sit down for today. I did leg workout yesterday, so I'm actually I just need to sit. So I'm better off now. So the number of people that have had success is undeniable. The number of people that are successful with Partner with Anthony, undeniable, right? I mean, there's hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds, maybe thousands, I don't know, that have generated commissions and built a list and earned money with Partner with Anthony. The ones that have bought our ambassador program, there's just tons of people that as they sell their Partner with Anthony course, people are buying the ambassador program and they're making $750, $748, $50, or whatever commissions, just like clockwork, right? Every time somebody comes through, boom, $750, $750. It does happen, okay? I want you to all hear the words coming out of my mouth. It does happen, but you have to take action. You have to actually implement what is being taught. Because just like in the courses on Success Connection, if you're here with me and we're live, and that's great, but if you don't take what I'm teaching you here and go apply it, then how can you actually make any money from it? Does anybody have any questions about that? Just put that in the chat box if you have any questions. Okay. I didn't see any like glaring questions. Everybody said I agree. So I want you to all strive for greatness, okay? I want you to be great at building funnels, great at launching a funnel, great at editing that funnel so you can split test it. What I don't want you to try to be is perfect, because nobody is. Is that good with everybody? All right. Very good. Okay. My message for today is complete, and I shall now get into my training. You guys know that my goal with this is always to provide you the step-by-step for business, but also to provide you with some training on the right mindset and how to think through things like this, because oftentimes our greatest success comes from when we edit what we're thinking up here, right? That's a lot of times what it is. You see, I don't know what the name of it is, but they have a name of it. It's a condition for baseball players, pitchers specifically, who cannot throw a strike. They've thrown strikes their entire lives, and then all of a sudden they hit a rough patch where they're throwing balls, right? They can't hit the strike zone. And whatever it does psychologically to them, it screws their brain up so much that they legit cannot get back on the baseball field. They cannot throw the ball across the plate. And it is all mental. It is all up here, right? And I think a lot of times we let what's up here dictate our actions, and maybe what's up here needs to be fixed, needs to be edited, needs to be changed, right? So strive for greatness, not perfection. Deal? Everybody say deal in the chat box for me. All right, I see lots of deals. I'm making a deal with you. You don't have to be perfect, right? Just be great. Be great at taking action. Okay, all right. With that said, that is my mindset discussion for the night, and you know, hopefully you appreciate it. It's necessary, right? Okay, so we're talking about our full stack business. We're going to breeze through this because we got a lot of this done, and it's about ready to go with this thing. Okay, we basically talked about the difference in cold traffic and warm traffic. Cold traffic is people who have no clue who you are. They don't trust you yet, right? With any degree of certainty. And so what we need to do is we need to bring those people in to our business through a funnel that provides goodwill, builds up rapport, right? And the way that that's done is usually right here in what we call step one, which is where we give away a free ebook. You can see it says free ebook to an opt-in page that goes to a thank you page. This has been done for you, okay, right here. So you can see opt-in page, boom, done for you. Thank you page, done for you. Okay, so we have our opt-in page that goes to our thank you page where somebody can download the free book. And then they can go to this list building demo training. Now, you might say anything, well, why would we go to a list building demo training? Well, this is all part of stacking your funnels. Okay, we talk about this, and this has been the topic for the last month and a half, is building out this full stack business. Because in the past, we looked at certain segments. Okay, we looked at step one and we said, hey, let's build a funnel that's going to help you build your list, right? And so we'd focus just on that. Just here's an awesome funnel that will help you build your list. And that's great. But what's next? We would always say, well, just email your list. But with funnel stacking, what you do is, you'll notice there's this blue thing down here that says link, right? And this link on your thank you page goes over to a sales page, and it starts the process of what we call step two, okay? Which is your lower ticket offer, something inexpensive, something that anybody could, honestly, anybody could use, right? And anybody could afford. And so the whole idea is to take step one, give them this free book, right? Which we have in here, it's a free book. Give them the free book. Build up that rapport, right? By giving them something for free, doing what you said you would do, all of that, and then push them into your sales funnel for your low ticket offer. Now, we've built that for you, and I've got some new assets for you tonight that I'm going to give you. So that sales page is right here, okay? So 4 steps to creating a successful email marketing business. We have all of this done. It's all written out for you, okay? Done. Everything ready to go. Now, if that's the case, okay, and everything's ready to go, then what's next? Somebody's going to opt in. They're going to get the free book. They're going to say, oh, there's a building a list demo training. Let me check that out. They click that button, and then boom, they go here where what our goal is with this particular page, okay? Our goal, we should probably write that down. Our goal is to sell the list building academy course, okay? And what we want to do is we want to sell it for somewhere around $7 to $17, okay? Let me slide this up. $7 to $17, right here on this initial page. Now, as I told you, these particular offers, these low ticket offers, they have low average order values because you're bringing somebody in at a really, really cheap price, okay? And so what do you need to do in order to make this funnel really work? Well, you need to increase, let's see if I have it on here, I don't. Let's just write it over here. This stuff in the red box right here, this is designed to increase AOV, which is average order value, okay? These upsells cost additional money. Now, here's the best way to think about this, okay? Let's just say, all right, let's just say we have 100 people, okay, that purchase this product, and let's just say it's $7, okay? Well, in that case, our AOV equals $7. the average order value of a customer is the total number of dollars collected divided by the number of customers that you have. So in this case, we will have collected $700 and our AOV would be $7, okay? So that would be our average order value. But what if we could convert, I don't know, let's just say 10% right here, okay? And what if we could convert, I don't know, let's just say 5% right here. And what if we could convert, let's just say 5% right here. What does that do to our average order value? The average amount of money somebody spends with us. Well, we know 10% of 100 people would be 10 sales, okay? So that would mean OTO1, and OTO1 would be 10 times 97, or $970. OTO2, which is this one over, or well, let's just do downsell 1, okay, would be 5 times $59. I think that's like 295 bucks. I don't know how I did that in my head very quickly, but for the sake of making sure we do this right, I shall do it on here. Okay. So 59 times 5, I was right. So 59 times 5 equals $295. I don't know why I wrote 250, so we'll clean that up. So 295, and then OTO2 is 5 times 97, right? So we're at 485. All right. So that's where we're at, okay? All of that revenue. And then we would just call our front end revenue as 700, right? Because it's 100 people times $7. So now to get our average order value, it was $7 with no OTOs. But when you add those in, okay, you have to add this money up. 485 plus 700 plus 295 plus 970. That means your total is $2,450 collected divided by 100 customers. Your average order value equals $24.50. Does everybody see the huge difference that makes? Just say yes if you follow me. Okay. When you increase your average order value to basically 25 bucks from $7, that's huge. For every 4 people that spend $7 and buy your front end product, you can on average count yourself making 100 bucks on average, right? That's why it's called an average order value. Guys, that is so critical for you to be successful. So what we did was we came up with some upsells for you. 6 done for you funnels. Downsell would be 3 done for you funnels. And upsell 2 would be 6 lead magnets, okay? Now, we built these pages for you. This is upsell 1's page, okay? And they look very similar. Oops, sorry. And this is just way zoomed in. There we go. Okay, they look very similar, okay? So they look very similar. All the pages look about the same. But check this out. What I did was I went in, let me just this for you. I went in, and this is your Student Resource Center. I have created the upsell videos for you that will sell these upsells, and you get all of these tonight. Check this out. If you take this link right here in your Student Resource Center, if you're new, we'll give you access to this in a minute, okay? If you take this and you put it into this page here for this video, watch what's gonna happen, all right? So we'll just go over here and we'll go to edit our upsell one page. What you want to do is you want to click on the video, okay? And then you want to put the Vimeo URL right here, okay? So you're going to put that URL where basically where ClickFunnels says to put it, right? And then you just want to save the page. That's all you got to do is just save the page, okay? Now, once you have saved the page, ClickFunnels will back out like this, and then you just click on this, and it'll probably take it a second because anytime you save something on ClickFunnels, it takes just a second for it to actually show up. So we'll give it a second. I mean, doing it live here, you know, you always run the risk that it'll take a minute or two for this to show up. So we'll give it just a second. But once you push this in and you put this video in here, it will instantly now start showing my sales video presentation for this, instead of you having to have a sales video presentation that's created. So what I did was I said, hey, I bet you I can sell these upsells for them really easily, especially given the fact that I kind of created these upsells and came up with the ideas. And so that's why I did it. And then what you have to do, and this is to be very, very clear, you have to go in here to like your downsell page where it says downsell one. You click on edit, okay? And then you come back over here and you get the link for List Building Academy downsell one for the video, okay? This is just the video. Now, by the way, you cannot watch these videos if you just go to these links. Won't work. They have to be embedded into a page like this. So you go to your downsell page, click on it, scroll over here, go to Vimeo, paste, okay? So you just paste this video. You'll see that it's the whole URL string should be there, okay? And then we just hit the save button, all right? And then once we hit the save button, it'll pop us back out here like this. And then now we have the downsell page done, okay? And you can see that one took really quickly, right? And so that's what your page will look like. Now I filmed these in my studio for you. So these are like really well-designed upsell pages, all right? Let's see if this one has updated yet. Nope, that one's still giving us a little trouble. It's because I went to this page. Let me see what would happen if I just leave that page. Come back. No. So this is just because I've been on this page and we're live and it's just my computer's cached. So you will see the correct video and it will show up. Just like this one did. I had just not been on this page yet, and that's the reason why this showed right up. You'll also see underneath these, there's a button that says upgrade my order, and then there's this 30-day money back guarantee thing, and then there's the no thanks. Okay, so let's talk about that, okay? If somebody says no thanks, okay, to upsell one, what you want to do is you want to link that to your downsell one page, okay? Let me just kind of draw this out for you because I think this is important. Okay, I'm gonna, your notes are getting really big, but I'm gonna go out here to the side, okay? Well, that'll probably look really weird when you try to download your notes. I'm going to go all the way down here and just make a new line and just say connecting your OTO pages. Okay, this is important, so watch. If this is OTO 1, okay, this is downsell 1, and this is OTO 2, all right? Each one of these has a buy link, okay? And then each one has a no link. All right. Let me show you what happens. When you're on your OTO1 page and somebody clicks no, they don't want it, no thank you, you should link them to your downsell 2 page. When somebody is on your downsell 2, or I'm sorry, downsell 1 page, and they click no thanks, you should link them to upsell 2, okay? That's the way this works. It always works this way, all right? If somebody's on your, and this would just be like, you know, this is the thank you page. This is where you get like order info, right? If somebody's on your upsell 2 page and they click no thank you, we put them right here on our basically your order is done page, okay? Does everybody follow that? Type number 5 in if you follow that. It's just basically where you link them to. Where do you want them to go when they click the no thanks button if they don't want to buy this, okay? This provides a path for people to say no, 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 and then they're on their checkout information, they've got their order info, login, all that stuff, okay? The buy link. If somebody buys upsell 1, okay, what it does is it goes to an order page, and then from that order page, takes them to upsell 2, okay? If somebody clicks on the buy link for downsell 1, it's going to go to an order page, and when they're done, it's going to take them to upsell 2. If somebody is on upsell 2 and they click the buy link, it's going to take them to an order page. Once they've ordered, then it's going to take them up here to the thank you page. Now, when you look at that, it looks confusing, does it not? I admit, but it's just logical progression. If somebody buys upsell 1, once they bought it, you want to show them upsell 2. If they buy that, you want to show them the thank you page. They're done, right? And so it's very easy to connect these pages. In fact, most all of them are connected for you if you use my initial funnel at the top of this, okay? All of these things will be connected out for you, all right? Does anybody have any questions about that? Okay, everybody seems to look good. Now, we also have, I have shown you upsell 1 and downsell 1, but we also have upsell 2's page, which is right here. You have to edit this page, okay? And then you go into your basically your student resource center, you get the link for this, okay? And then you click on the video, and you click right here where you put this Vimeo URL, boom, just like that. You click off of it, and then you click the save button. This will save the page, okay? And then you just simply go back out of it, and you go to the page itself. And is it by magic? There it is, right? And this one probably still hasn't shown up, but it's just because I'm cached. So all 3 videos are on here. You can see I made them for List Building Academy, filmed them in the studio. They're super high quality, okay? So you get all 3 of these videos tonight, boom. You can put into your funnel. Of course, if you re-download this entire funnel now, those videos will already be on the page because I just put them on there for you, right? So you'll be able to get all of those. And again, they're in my funnel, which is right here, right up at the very top. The rest of this is funnels that our students have built. Now, we discussed the fact that when people buy, okay, these upsells, we have to provide them what they bought, okay? It's kind of logical. And so we need 6 done for you funnels, all right? And then we need 6 lead magnets that we can give to people, all right? Now, last week I bought some of these funnels from you guys. I think I bought 2 or 3. Only one of you actually got me the funnel when I bought it. So that's first time that's happened in a while. Usually everyone will provide the funnels pretty quickly. Didn't happen this week. So we need for you guys to get back to us. This is one of the funnels that we bought for the done for you upsell funnel. So basically this page right here is a page that you'll be giving to people. Shane Thomas put this together. This is a page you'll be selling. So when somebody buys your upsell one or downsell one, you'll be giving them this funnel for free. Well, not for free, they're paying for it, but you'll be giving them this funnel. Does that make sense to everybody? These are done for you funnels, okay? Now, I looked at a lot of these, okay, last week, and I bought Shane Thomas, Phil Tyler, Paul Collette, these three. I only got Shane's. So Phil and Paul, we need to get your funnels somehow to Nick, okay? I also bought ebooks from Dennis, from Ronald, from Phil, and from Shane, okay? So I bought those ebooks for Upsell 2. Well, if you look here, let's see, there's now a link that says ebooks right here. This is where you can download the ebooks that you can now provide to people for upsell number 2, okay? So remember, upsell 1, we're selling done for you funnels. Upsell 2, we're selling the lead magnets, meaning we're selling people, here's how you can create your email list by giving these books away or giving these free lead magnets away. We've now got 4 of those already created and ready for you to download right there. What we're going to be doing is buying 2 more so that you have 6 lead magnets, and we're going to buy enough funnels so that you have 6 funnels to give away. Does everybody see that that means we will give you everything you need to be able to sell? Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay, just keep the yeses coming. And by the way, if you're new and you have missed some of the training on this, that's okay. The Success Connection Resource Center, if you look, every time you see one of these yellow lines, that represents a new business we've built. There's tons of them in here. Look at this, just tons and tons. So what that means is you can go through here and download any of these businesses, no matter how old they are, and you can immediately start launching new businesses, right? So you're never going to get left behind. Just something I wanted to remind you of. Now, with that said, last week I asked for you guys to do the same thing, build some pages and build some ebooks. Well, I got some submissions right here, okay, and wanted to just show you guys what these look like. So we'll see if this. Let's see. Sometimes it actually tries to link us the wrong way, so we'll try to make it work like this. All right, there we go. So this is from Maribel. Tips and tricks to email marketing success, looking to 10x your business. This looks really good. Like that. Yeah, that looks really good. And then let's see what this, she's got the thank you page done. So we obviously need the thank you page. Let's see. Yep, that looks good. And then we've got the ebook. Let's see what the ebook looks like. Oh yeah, it looks good. Yeah, nice quality put together. Now, like this looks really good. Maribel, I want to buy this so I can give it to everybody. This looks great. Love it. All right, so Maribel, we will buy your funnel and we will buy your ebook. Okay, so we're going to highlight Maribel. We're going to buy your funnel and your ebook and give this to everybody because it looks really good. Let's see what Terry's looks like. All right, cool how that stuff comes in. All right, we've got some old school Anthony on here. I don't know if old school Anthony is going to do us a lot of good, Terry. I got a little more hair in that. Let's see. We got the ebook in here. Okay, this ebook's probably a little bit too short. It also says mastermind, probably should say mastermind. Maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I need to keep my mouth shut on that. I would say this one needs a little bit of work, Terry. to be on par with what we, remember we're charging people for access to these now, right? So this one I can just tell you we probably wouldn't use because of this background image. It's just too, like, what do you want to call it? Too many people would know that that's just like stock photos, right? Let's see. So you want to start an online business. Okay. All right, I like this book. I like the book. Okay, the book is not bad. The book is pretty good. All right, I could be down with this book. Gordon, why don't we buy your book, and we're gonna buy both from Maribel. Okay. Now, guys, I know you're probably sitting there thinking, Anthony, why are we going through each one of these? Well, it gives me a good chance to critique these, right, in front of you, show you what looks good, what doesn't look good, what you should do, maybe what you shouldn't do. For instance, like this background image just really doesn't need to be there. Frederica, if you took this background image off and you made this white and this color green, watch what would change. Everything would change. This page would look really good. Instead of like, why are there some hanging lights in a bookstore? Like I've always told you guys, use pictures that make sense, that add value to the funnel, not pictures that just are there, right? So I would say that this, as it is, still isn't quite up to par. Now I'm being a little bit more strict, but remember, we're charging people for these. You guys are building the fulfillment. You're building the funnels that we're going to give to people, right? I need you to level up. So less images are sometimes better, right? Take this, since the book is white, put this light green background here, get rid of all these boxes that you have, where it's all boxy like that, and flip the colors around. And Federico, I think we could probably buy that one from you next week. Let's take a look at your ebook. I wonder if it's laid out really nicely here. Okay, so your ebook is really cool, but it's too short. It's only 5 pages. And here's a big problem, total disconnect. The cover that they just saw on your website isn't on your book. Now people are like, wait a minute, I didn't get what I paid for, right? So this one would not quite be up to par for being able to be sold. Looks like we already did Ronald's, and I know we already did Shane's. Man, it links to here for some reason. Let's see. I want to see if this is a different one. Yep, this is a different one from Shane. The top 5 tips for a killer autoresponder revealed. Right. So we've got this this cool little book here, which I like. Let's see. See how he put this on here? Really smart, because it connects what I just downloaded, right? The purpose of an autoresponder. These are pretty good. Test and tweak. Yeah, like this is not bad. Let's hold this out. Shane, since we bought some from you already, I'm gonna hold it out just for a second here, and I don't know if this URL is going to work. Nope. All right, hold on one second for me. You got to try to get to this page for Michael Heron. So hold on one sec. There we go. All right, so this is Michael's page. All right. Let's see. Doesn't look bad at all. Looks like it's got a video on here, done for you services. Let's see. Michael, the only issue that I would have with this is you can't really sell this, right? Because this is like done for you services, proven, in other words, this wouldn't really be a funnel that we would go turn around and sell to somebody, right? Because this is a little bit too much about, you, if that makes sense, and hopefully it does. Here is Raymond's page. Raymond, one problem with this page already, do you see how I have a huge computer screen? Do you see how I can't see your opt-in? We got to get that fixed. I'm gonna give you a chance to fix that for next week. It's too big. It will eliminate opt-ins, I promise you. Here's Albert, how to grow your social media presence. Okay, Albert, first issue I see with yours is your opt-in box is over here, but your button is over here. I've never seen that before. We'll need to adjust this page a little bit. The book cover starts to look a lot better. I remember what it looked like before. This looks really good. But this won't work. The timer over here, this over there. We need to adjust that on yours. Let's see, who is this? Kamlesh, all right. Yeah, so this one is definitely not something that we would sell. This doesn't really look like a book, it looks like a box, right? There's 6 different colors on this page. So trying to give you guys some feedback on why we wouldn't buy them. And I think you guys can see the difference though. I really do. I think you can see the difference in a really good page, like core pricing skills for beginners, core pricing skills for selling products and services online. Like this actually looks like a really good page. This is very basic. These 3 boxes, this is a total rip off, not rip off, but a rip of some of the most basic opt-in pages on planet Earth. This is the design, right? In fact, this is the design of the very first one that we created for you guys. All that's changed is the content in here, the colors, and the name of the book, right? But it looks really good. Teru, I believe, did this. Let's take a look at the book. All right, core pricing skills. Yeah. I like it, the BLS formula. We got some formulas in here. Yeah, I don't mind this. This looks pretty good. Let's go with it. All right, let's grab both from you. Okay. And then, Shane's looks really good. I'm gonna go in and get both from Shane. All right, so here's what we're buying. Maribel's book and page, Shane's book and page, Teru, I believe, book and page, and then we'll get the book from Gordon, okay? Now, what does that mean? That means you're gonna get this page and this book, you're gonna get this book, this book from Maribel, which is really, really nice, and her opt-in page, okay, that she built. You're gonna get all of that, right? There we go. And of course this one. You're gonna get all of those pages, okay, next week, because of course next week is when I'll hopefully have them, right, from everybody. So let's take a look at basically next week. So this week I gave you the 3 videos to sell your upsells, okay? That's the huge win this week. I also have given you the done for you ebooks and some of the done for you funnels that you'll be selling, or that you'll be using, I'm selling in the upsell videos, right? So next week, let's see. All right, so next week, number 1, we'll have a contest for funnel plus ebook. I'll pay you $150 for both. Okay. So this week I spent what? I'm giving Shane $150, 3 people $150, and 1 person half of that, I guess, $75. Right? So that's a pretty decent amount of money to spend this week. All right. What you'll need to do is hashtag final OTO on your post in Facebook group. This is the final chance for this, okay? So you're gonna wanna post it in our Facebook group, post the links, and tag hashtag final OTO, okay? Number 2, all right? I'm going to give you the 3 funnels plus 4 ebooks that I bought this week. okay? And then number 3, I'm giving you step 3, members, area, and videos. Now, what is step 3? Well, step 3 is the 3rd step in the funnel stack. Once you get out of this step, or this, which we're done with, you move into step 3, which is an automated webinar selling the Email Profits Masterclass. So now, next week, you're going to get that completely free. This is the Email Profits Masterclass. And you get this completely free. So this is what's happening next week. Of course, you do still have some homework, and that is to build some funnels. Now, how do you get to this? What do you do? This is your Student Resource Center, okay? This is where I'm going to give you a link to this in just a second. This is where you go get everything. Obviously, you need to join our Facebook group. That's the only way you can participate in the homework and win some money. You click there to join our Facebook group. You should do that tonight. You should follow me on YouTube because I'm giving away some really awesome stuff. You can read it right here. You click this button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, you could win. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you have to have ClickFunnels in order to get any of these funnels for free. All you got to do is click that button right there. You can activate a free trial of ClickFunnels. It's 2 full weeks, completely free. There's no reason to procrastinate because all the download buttons that you see here for these funnels, they break tonight at midnight. What that means is that tonight at midnight, if you come back, these links won't work. The reason is because people steal them, and then they give them to all these other people that are not students of mine. So I have to protect it. What that means is if you don't have ClickFunnels, you need to get it right now so that you have this whole week between now and next Thursday to do this homework, download these funnels, connect all this, go through the training, build your business. And maybe you want to build in some other businesses. Every one of these with the yellow bar are completely different businesses we built on the Success Connection. I save them all, and you have access to all of them completely free, right? All you got to do is come in here and download them. Of course, for tonight, you want to make sure you come in and you download everything for your full stack business. Download all of this, okay? Make sure that you get the videos, okay, for your upsell and downsell pages. Make sure that you get all of the ebooks that you're now going to be able to use to fulfill upsell number 2 in this full stack business. Now, how do you get here? Well, it's very simple. You go to this link right here, go.thesc.com/funnel, and you put in the password I wrote down earlier. Password is step and then the number 3, step 3, because next week we start on step 3 of the process. So next week we start on step 3 of your full stack business, and step 3 is the last and final step, and we will have this entire business built and ready to launch. How many of you are excited about that? 2 big yes? Very good. So listen, here's what I want you to do. I want some activity, some engagement, some excitement in our Facebook group. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to go in the Facebook group, and I want you to do 2 things tonight. Number 1, I want you to tell me on a scale of 1 to 10 how much you love tonight's training. So just go in the Facebook group and say, tonight's training was a 7, tonight's training was a 6, a 10, whatever, okay? Then I want you to respond to one person's post, meaning I want you to read through the Success Connection group, and any post you see, I want you to leave a comment on it, okay? If you leave a comment and you post your own, whatever you think about the Success Connection in the Facebook group tonight, I'm gonna give away $100 in the next hour, okay? So if you leave more than one comment, you probably have more than one chance to win, because what I'm gonna do is scroll through there randomly, and I'm going to look and say, wow, okay, this person left a comment. I'm gonna go see if you also gave us a rating for tonight, and if you did, boom, you win, okay? So leave as many comments as you want on other people's posts. If they ask a question, if they're making a comment, whatever, leave a comment on there, right? And then, of course, leave us a post and tell us how you felt about tonight's training on a scale of 1 to 10. How many of you want to do that? Yes? Okay. All right. Love it, love it, love it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very cool. Very cool. And let's do one more cash prize contest, okay? Let's see. Tell you what, here's what I'm gonna do. All right, we're gonna do one more cash prize contest. This is my YouTube channel, okay? All right. Here we go. Be quiet. Okay. This is my YouTube channel. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go to this video right here. Okay. Should be the very first video you see. It says how to make money from Amazon or in 2020, like this. Okay. I want you to go to this video and I want you to leave me a comment on this video and tell me how much you like it. This video is a 1, this video is a 10, whatever. I want you to watch the video and leave me a comment. What I'll do is I'll pick a winner off of somebody that leaves a comment on this video on my YouTube channel tonight, and we'll give away another $100. How many of you like that? Yes? Okay. It's this one right here. You can't miss it. It's the first one. Why you should not start an Amazon store. It says how to make money from Amazon in 2020. Okay. I always love getting comments on these, so might as well do a cash prize. So that's what we're doing. You've got a chance to win, not one, but 2 different ways to win a $100 cash prize. All you got to do is go get it done, okay? And then, of course, do your work. Make sure you put in and build some funnels and some ebooks for next week. Make sure that you're ready to rock and roll. We're going to launch step 3 of this business next week. It's going to be absolutely awesome. So listen, have a great weekend. Have a safe weekend. Ultimately, like I always say, do a little something this weekend that other people are not doing. That'll give you the edge, and that is what you need to have massive success in this business. Thank you so much for being here. I'm always humbled to see how many of you show up and listen to what I have to say for an hour or a little over an hour on a Thursday night. It's a blessing to be able to guide you, to teach you, and to have your attention and your time for you know, I know there's a million other things you could be doing. So you put your time here, and I try my best to deliver awesome value for that time. So I look forward to your reviews in the Facebook group, and of course on my YouTube video. We'll announce a winner, and I look forward to seeing you all next week, same place, same time, right here on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.